Program, everyone's program, City Stand. I have my respondent here with me this morning. Of course, you know what they are ready to do. We are to do justice to trending issues in the country. This morning, we have diverse stories not to be discussed, especially on insecurity. And currently, President Bola Tinubu is under fire over the abduction of 25 schoolgirls in Kebbi. Yeah, not just under fire over that, he's under fire over the abduction and killing of a Brigadier General. Yeah, all right, we shall be looking at all this this morning. Also in the news this morning, Akpabio Shehu, others known as media icon, Dan Agbese dies at 81. Media icon Dan Agbese is dead, and we have a Senate President, former Senate President David Mark Shehu. Others are mourning in. Tinubu to judiciary. This is on the front page of the Vanguard newspaper. Tinubu to judiciary. Justice must never be for sale. This is on page 9 of the Vanguard newspaper. PEP warns against escalating violence, persecution against Christians in Nigeria. You can go to page 8 to see this. Nicki Minaj to address UN on alleged persecution of Nigerians. Alleged persecution of Christians in Nigeria. Nicki Minaj to address UN on alleged persecution of Christians in Nigeria. On top of the paper, the major headline on page 5, it reads, "Our bandits kidnapped 25 Kebbi school girls." Just like the way Chibok girls were kidnapped under the leadership of the former president, Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, and Dapchi under Buhari, right? If I'm not making a mistake. It has happened in the administration of President Bola Tinubu. Schoolgirls have been kidnapped. 25 schoolgirls kidnapped under the leadership of Ashwaju Bola Tinubu. How bandits kidnapped 25 Kebbi schoolgirls. This is on page 5. Kill vice principal in deadly attack. Vice principal was killed in that deadly attack. Police confirm Kebbi school invasion. Abduction barbaric, condemnable, says Kebbi government. And in this regard, the president has ordered the police to rescue these school students. Let's see what will happen if they will be able to rescue these beautiful girls. Article condemns attack, advises federal government to strengthen security architecture every time. Strengthen security architecture. It seems we are not winning the war against insurgency in Nigeria, and as we have it, not today on the program, even before we started the program, Nigerians are saying that it is now that we need intervention, or let's say the U.S. military intervention. It is now that we need the U.S. military intervention. That's what Nigerians are saying. All right, we shall be looking at all this together this morning. Gentleman Mike is here. Good morning to you, Gentle. You're welcome to the program as well. All right, we need military intervention. That's what Nigerians are saying. Military intervention is needed, not just military intervention. U.S. military intervention is needed. Of course, U.S. President Donald Trump threatened military, swift action.
Yes, fast and decisive
insurgency in Nigeria. Now, are you of the opinion that we truly need U.S. military intervention?
Yes, Mr. Mike, good morning. Our global command of City and our global viewers who are here this morning also, you are most welcome. Our benefactors, may God bless all of you for your blessing to us.
Do you support the opinions of Nigerians on that?
Mr. Mike, I have mixed reactions on that matter. Yes, I support foreign intervention in our security activities. It has always been. Only we should be talking about at what level, in what form has it been. It's only want to take a new form now. The form is not to take now. is what is the subject of discussion. But talking of intervention of military, foreign military in our security architecture and everything, it has always been the outflow. There are bilateral agreement between Nigeria and other countries in different areas of governance and everything, areas of national endeavors. This form is talking about, we are talking about now is a direct confrontation, direct attack. That is bypassing our security agencies to come by foreign countries, military government, foreign country, military government of foreign countries like of US to come in directly and launch attack. Next in collaboration with our own existing institution, but they are also coming to as if they are attacking, as if they are they are carrying attack on us as if an act of, like, we can call it something like act of aggression. So that's the form is taken out. And in that case, I have mixed feeling to that decision. In the sense that yes, when you are helpless, somebody can come and assist you. If somebody is beating, somebody come and beat somebody who is beating you. But in national matters, there are issues need to be carefully understand. There's always underlying interest of any nation when it comes to foreign policy. And particularly the man that is at the end of affairs of US now, President Trump. This is a man that always talk of America first, America first, America first. Nobody will convince me that President Trump does not have one particular American interest that's not yet made known to the public, which is hidden, or which he may not say to the public. But looking for opportunity for him to come in, which has presented itself now as it attacking Christian and Christianity in Nigeria, which is a good opportunity for him to come in. Now understanding that it's not a justification for him to come, but it is. But I'm also saying that no American government will do anything without underlying interest. If they don't make it known openly, it certainly must be there, protected, hidden. Now coming in with a bogus thing that will accessible to everybody, like this Christian thing I'm talking about. That's number one. This is where Nigeria must be careful in not allowing those foreign countries to just come in directly and attack us. Thank God, Mr. Mike, the African command of US who drew up the war plan for US government gave 3 options to US government. The first option was that they will come in a direct attack and launch heavy attacks once decisive and hoping that it achieve the result. Number 2, they will put a drone on the sky that will remain there permanently for some hours and be monitoring. That's the medium plan now. They'll be monitoring activities of those insurance and co. And before they now launch attack. And the third option, which they say is the last option of collaborating with Nigerian institution to fight insurgency. So they gave these 3 options to US president to choose. That means if US truly want to, without condemning their action, if they really want to come, it's left for them to choose which of them want to address. But I would suggest that they can collaborate with Nigerian system, Nigerian institution, and fight it. I agree with that. To fight, that's the third option which they provided. African command draw these 3 options that they can come in and collaborate with our Nigerian institution and fight it and subdue and clean this. Since they are not fighting our government, they didn't accuse our government of abhorring terrorism or promoting it. They know that Nigerian government has is clear.
Where do you start, Olajide? You talked about
yes.
America having interest.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that
without
it's established all over the world
without their own interest.
Yes, this Trump
they have ulterior motive.
I'm not saying ulterior. I'm not using the word ulterior. I'm saying there must be one underlying American interest that may be pronounced now. Particularly Trump
is that what we should be looking at? Or
I'm telling you that I also agree. I also agree with them that yes, they can come. Mr. Mike gets my point clear. I'm saying I also agree with them that they can come. Yes, but not the first 2 options of coming directly, because in that sense, never can tell what will be the outcome of it. You say you cannot tell exactly what will be the outcome of what.
What has been the outcome of the efforts of military men since all these days on insurgency?
Of course, they come with this. I'm not giving them pass line. I know they need support.
Last week we had reports of military men,
yes,
bombarding terrorists,
yes.
in the south, not central.
Mr. Mike, this is a guerrilla warfare. It's not a conventional warfare. If America cannot fight guerrilla warfare successfully, in Vietnam they were defeated. Once the Vietnamese turned the war from conventional to guerrilla, Americans were killed in almost millions. They ran away from Vietnam. This is a guerrilla warfare. These are civilians who dressed in mufti, who are living in the midst of people. They don't have a first line military formation where you go war and attack them. They live in the community, they sleep and wake up with us in the community. It's a guerrilla warfare. No government, America has big superpower, is cannot fight and defeat guerrilla warfare. So that's just no it is. It's not that. So you just understand the nature of the warfare we are fighting. I agree with them to come. I'm also just telling you a word of caution that don't forget that there certainly will be one other interest which we may not know now. But if they are coming, yes, I agree. Let them come and assist us in fighting and destroying this Boko Haram. But if they say to come directly, that may snowball into something which may not be able to be able to know what's the
I'm still coming back to you. Gentleman Mike, I thought you as of last week were winning the war, over insurgency in the country. You had diverse reports of our military men, bombarding different states. But at the end of the day, it seems it's not yielding any fruitful result. Has it turned so bad for us that we can't defeat insurgency without foreign powers in the country?
Yeah, thank you, Michael. I think it is true that guerrilla warfare is somehow difficult in terms of tackling because of its nature compared to conventional warfare. I agree with that position. However, our intel has not proven to be on top of their game, and I think that is the core of our operations. Once we miss it at that point, it is difficult. You have to get it right from the intel, and that is why you can be able to nip it in the bud even before the enemy strikes. So our intelligence community they need to up their game in terms of their deliveries. It's clear that we need help, and for me, it doesn't matter what interest is on the line. I'm not too concerned about the interest per se. Yorubas will say if a female should see a snake and the male kill the snake, what is important is for the snake not to escape. What is important here is to get results, is to get our schools saved, is to get Nigeria not being killed. We are seeing it. So irrespective of where the help is coming from now, I think what is important is that this country must be secure. People, we are here today. It's just because we are still alive. The people that are being killed daily have no opportunity to say what we are saying now. So what is important for us is for people to stay alive. So for me, it doesn't matter the options that the Americans are going to go for. What is important is that this country must be safe. The enemies, in terms of those that are causing trouble in this land, must be taken care of. Anyhow, they want to do it. So because we cannot continue with excuses that the government is giving us. We've been having excuses in 2014. Don't forget, if I may take us memory lane, 2014 when the Chibok incident happened in Borno State, over 276 students were taken out of that school. 4 years later, about 2018, in Dapchi, about 110 students were taken out of that system. There's a place called Kuriga in Kaduna State, as recent as 2024 rather. Over 200 students were taken out of the school. So we cannot continue in this manner. It is clear that as much as I want to salute the courage of our military, especially those ones that are doing this job with their hearts, those ones that have not been compromised, those ones that are not serving as mole in the system. As much as I want to salute their courage, it is also clear that we need help at this point. And for me, it doesn't matter the format, it doesn't matter the method. What I want to see is for our nation to be safe and the enemies taken out as soon as possible, Michael.
Do you admit that the government security strategy has failed?
Yes, it has failed. Mr. Mike, I agree. It has failed.
With this latest sad development,
it has already been failing. It's not just this particular one.
25 girls.
It has, Mr. Mike, it has already been failing. It has never lived up to our expectation. That's the fact. Our security system has been failing. It has even failed worse. It has anything worse than failure. It has even got worse things. Now, what I'm trying to say is that when you are in a state of helplessness, whereby you need assistance help from people, because don't know the size of you being taken advantage of, Mr. Mike, because you are in need of help, you are in need of assistance of people. You must not be stupid, you must not be foolish, of not to be cautious, of being taken advantage of, or being or bringing your hands to put you in a position that you now you're fighting for another thing again to come out of it. That's what I'm just trying to say. I want America to come in. Yes, as African command of US.
Okay, you now want America to come
in. Not that I now I've said this initially and I've been saying it. Not that I now want. I've said I want America to come in. Yes, as African command, US African command drop 3 options for American president, American government to choose which one they want to choose. Yeah, the third one is that they will come in collaboration with Nigerian government. The second one, which is medium, that they will not be aircraft carrier and bombers. They will put drones all across the region where they want to attack. I will study for many hours before they will now begin to order and carry attack through the drones. It's the first option, which one President Trump said himself was that when they come in, our attack will be fast, will be vicious, will be sweet, will be decisive. It's the first option which they said that they must send armor carrier, aircraft carrier, warship that bring a lot of jet fighter that will not be provided. But I'm saying in the course of doing that, then you never can tell what will be underneath. That's why you should not just be too loose in getting any kind of help. You must be always thinking, looking, and know that be careful. Bible say pray and watch. As you are praying, be watchful and be careful. So you don't fall into temptation. You don't land in that problem. They will not be fighting against this side. So I want America to come. Yes, let them come in a way they can assist, boost our security system, enhance their status, enhance our ability and capability, and then work with us and defeat. It's already one of the options given to them. It's already one of the options given to them by US command. This is there. 3 options. It's the last option. Come to Nigeria, work with Nigerian government. If American US command African command can drop those 3 options, picking it, using that, that means it's feasible. So except President Trump wants to choose the first one of coming directly and attack, which I'm saying that's the one I'm talking about that don't support. The second one is okay, using a drone to mount in the air. The third one, coming with our
all right, I'm still coming back to just a percent. Mr. Vincent, you're welcome to the program. Good morning, sir.
Thank you very much, Mike, for having me. Let it not be a discourtesy. I have to say my greetings to our global audience and say good morning, our esteemed global audience, and good morning, Nigeria.
Despite years of federal government promises, it seems they are not winning war on insurgency. Now, look at the recent happening in Kebbi State, 25 school children. The same way Schoolgirls were kidnapped under the leadership of the former President Brigadier. Abducted girls as well under President Bola Tinubu.
I don't know.
Sorry, Buhari, the late Mohammed Idris. Sorry about that. Now, Nigerians have been calling for the U.S. military intervention. Don't you think this is due to the Nigerian government to protect the lives of properties of citizens?
You see, governments, the tripod stand upon which a government runs is security of life and property, and also to better our lives. And when you now look what is happening now, it shows that even though I've mentioned on this platform severally, I said this government, to a larger extent, is clueless as to tackling this ever recurring dishes of our security architecture by all these fundamentalists and extremists. I did mention on this platform that until the government stop playing politics with citizens' life, then so long until that time before we can say we are heading somewhere. And I also I want to make allusion to one thing that I've said it before on this platform that I'm not a seer, but most of the things I've said, they are now coming to pass. And when you look at everything, it shows that the government has failed. You cannot continue to deploy the same tactics over and over again and expect to have a different result. And that is what is being played, that is playing out now. See the recent one again. We've had a lot of all sorts of semantics attached to marching order. I've sent my security agents to go to the center of center of whatever the kinetics is. You understand? But when you look at everything, we have used both kinetic and non-kinetics. Pardon me for using that because I'm not a security person. But be that as it may, we have always had it even much worse than we've ever had under this government. And people are not even saying anything. Every time they continue to plot serious issue under diplomatics, and it's rather worrisome because we cannot continue like this. I think it is high time because they say once you see that your power cannot get us, then you seek help from the international community, which President Trump is willing to do. All this while they kept on telling us as citizens that they are on top of the game, giving a marching order. All these things amounted to nothingness. For how long will we continue to go this route? Is it until when the entire citizenry is taken out by all these bandits, these outlaws, before the government will now say yes, what will do? If not for Trump, even saying that they are coming to Nigeria militarily, this government wouldn't have even said okay, they want to even wake up. Because I've said it on this platform, it's like they are living in the moon, we are on earth, but they don't even know what is happening here. And they don't even bother to know. Before they now, all what they busy themselves with is campaign, even though INEC has not declared campaign. But you see all of them even trying to jaboot every governor of the 16 states to APC. Then if democracy is predicated on competition, trying to see, sell your programs to the citizenry. Why must you be jabooting people that are standing there to a one-party this thing? And that's an attempt, and I'm afraid.
Well, currently Nigerians are waiting for the next action of President Donald Trump of America. But can you blame Nigerians for calling for U.S. military intervention?
I will not blame them because they have it all to here. They have it all to the neck.
Well, it seems you are desperate.
Yes, because they have it here. Because it's better Trump should come. I did mention, what is even about collected patrimony that is not of good, that is not of our own collective good. When the so-called few elite, they are the one even ready rupture on a collective sensibility, all the names that they are in power. Then if Trump must come, let Trump come and do the needful here. Because this government serially have been denying that there was never anything like genocide, there was never anything. And every day, if you check now, the population in Lagos State has even jump up again. Because people are moving from those areas where all those trouble spots, down to where there's less or no, non-existing trouble spot in the country. And you continue to see the incidence of that is that everywhere we showed up, you can see now in Ogba here now, the prices of if you want to rent a room now, you know how much it is now. Because even having an habitat over your head is a problem. Majority of people are not living outside shops, even on by the roadside, all in order to even stay fit and continue with their daily life.
All right, there are viewers reacting to what we are discussing this morning. The likes of Babalati, Babayaga, Clement, Gwan Abdul, and Rogunjimi. All right, let me quickly move down to Babayaga this morning. Yagali, good morning. Mr. V, that's Mr. Vincent. They don't want Trump to carry resources that they have never benefited from and divide this country along religious lines and save lives. All right, for now, we are left with no option.
Yes, we are left with no option.
See, the first must be told that we need.
You're telling us about option the other time.
Yeah, I said
that we should be careful.
Yes, because US command, Afghan command, US Afghan command.
Nigerians don't want to be careful.
And see, Mr. Mike,
Mr.
Mike, this is a sovereign country. Because
I also want solution.
Yes, yeah, I want solution.
You also want solution.
Yes.
But at the same time, you are saying we should be careful.
Mr. Mike, even Bible tells us when we are praying, we should be watchful. When you are praying, don't just close your eyes. God give you the open and be watchful. Look around.
Are you supposed to be watchful? You heard what Baba Yaga said.
Mr. Mike,
you heard what he said.
Mr. Mike,
have you benefited from
it? That's his opinion. He entitled to his opinion. I'm not contesting his opinion. Okay. He has right to it. It's different from my own opinion. If we want to say when we are praying, we will still be watchful. That means don't allow us to be taken advantage of. People can come, with a sweet intention. They never can tell the real internal ulterior intention motive they have. That's why we need to prioritize things carefully. Let America come. Yes, according to the 3 layers of advances form that the African command draw for US government, you can come and attack viciously as President Trump. That's what this is President Trump's statement. He said when we come, we will attack. It will be vicious, it will be swift, it will be fast. So that's the option. Other options, so there are other options. So if they are coming, I'm trying to say that this man that is there, this Trump, that is saying America first, I can never 100% trust Trump. That's only the reason why he comes to Nigeria. Yes, I have a right to my own opinion. Yes, Jamaica. American government does something without American interests considered. Yes, let me not tell you openly. Yes, but at the same time, I want to be in a situation whereby I will not be fighting for another thing again, another liberation matter again. No, let them come, let them respect our sovereignty. What after all, if US command can draw this option for them, I'm not sitting for President Trump anyway. But I'm picking the one I said I'm comfortable with.
I want to say
yes, that let American president come with their tools and everything. Work with Nigerian assistance institution, military institution. If they can even boost it, raise the morale, equip it, stock it with modern warfare of war, and then go alongside with us. They say a friend in need is a friend in need. He must he do my bidding for me myself. You can do alongside with me now. Must do it for me. Is it compulsory must do it for me? You can do alongside with me. Be a partner with me in progress, in the effort of doing it.
Some said you are saying this because you have not been affected.
Mr. Mike, I sympathize with them. Everybody has to know Mr. Mike. I'm having my own conviction. See, I will just be close-minded and just say, come on, no, I don't want to be taken advantage of. You get my point? And I'm convinced about my statement. Yeah, as much as I want American tools to come, and at the same time, I'm just safeguarding my sovereignty.
All right, Danko Gudimi says, I don't know what resources you are enjoying, why people are dying in thousands.
Beautiful.
All the resources have been enjoyed by politicians.
I want to say what's left for you, Mr. Man, there's much left for me. It's because we, the citizens ourselves, we are docile, we are not active. Otherwise, how can 10% people, less than 10%, be taken for right? The day we, the 100 and the remaining 90% of the population, rise up to claim our rightful position in things, even all of us that are here, have
you not been rising up?
Mr. Mikey,
have you not been protesting? Have you not been agitating?
Mr. Mike,
it's not the same agitator that Nnamdi Kanu in prison.
Mr. Mike, that's an isolated.
Is it not the same agitation?
Mr. Mike, that's an isolated intervention. By the time you begin to see massive increasing number of people, increasing population, increasing number of people involved in it, who are these people that will stay in Alasa and Nasarok? When you see
what was the outcome of NSAS?
Mr. Mike, it is because it's a partners. It's a partners
about docility.
Yeah, Mr. Mike, it wasn't an effort that was embedded by the totality of the population of the masses. It's some work against it. By the time you begin to have a massive majority of the masses involved in mass action against the few people who are in government. They have nowhere to run to. Even the so-called military and co were wrong, or they rather run away or support the masses. They are talking about masses resistance.
All right, Mr. wanted to say something.
You see, my take on this. What use is sovereignty when the yearnings of the people under their confines of that sovereignty cannot be met? And also, I want to say one thing here, that as long as we have lost touch with the modern trend of how to combat all these outlaws and terrorism, I think help is needed in this regard. And as much as also, I want to say here is that even though we say sovereignty, in reality, sovereignty on paper, we all know that there is no country per se that has 100% sovereignty, especially in Africa, because we are still underdeveloped and there's no how we say sovereignty. All this while have been going on till up to the now. Britain, that even colonizers, has not said anything. Why would America not talk and come to because this thing has gone for so long. It has taken a lot of strike, and the people in power has not done anything. They seem to be clueless, and I will repeat it again and again, because of what use is somebody's life to them when they cannot even teach towards doing the needful. And I've said it on this platform that as long as we continue to play petty and politics with our lives, I'm sorry for this country. And more so, and Oguju will say something. I want you is sovereignty when you and I cannot enjoy it to the fullest. If we say we have a country, identity question has remained a problem. Then you continue to wonder, is there a country where equality, fairness, and accountability has taken flight? And you say it's a sovereign country. And I also want to say, make allusion to the fact that as much as we continue to say, we continue to politicize our daily living, our daily lives, all on the, we'll be playing cheaply into the hands of the ruling elite. Then they're going to write offshore our collective sensibility. And I've said it time and time again that if we must move forward, let us always stand by the truth. What we are seeing now, we are using both kinetic and non-kinetic methods, and it's not working. We should deploy other things, because if you want to go to the market, you don't take only one road to the market. If one road that you take has bombs, try and look for other roads that will take you easier and faster to the market. That is my take.
Mr. Mike, the sovereignty, I want to comment to what Mr. Idris said. Sovereignty lies with the people. Maybe you go and understand what sovereignty actually means. It's my point now. I'm recognized already. Sovereignty lies with the people. We see part of our sovereignty to people to come and represent us in government. Understand that maybe I should lecture you on what sovereignty means. Listen to me. Listen to me. I got you clearly. Listen to me. I heard it clearly. Sovereignty lies with the people, Mr. Mike. It is national disease that has sovereignty. So this is not the people in government that have sovereignty. We see part of sovereignty to them in trust. For all government, for us in trust. So we have the right. That's why we have the right of recalling, removing impeachment, everything. But so if the master, they are servants. We are the master. They are our servants. They are not our master. They are the master. They are our servants. And there's no way servants override masters. But when master does not know their value, the power, the everything they have, then they will turn to servant. The citizens will turn to servant. The citizens that have the sovereignty, that they are the one that have the sovereignty, that see it. That's why we vote for them. In any true democratic system, this is by the result of our vote that they must be in power. We that have that sovereignty, that cede part of sovereignty to them through voting, through election, for them to hold government in trust for us, to better our lives, so that there won't be chaos and disorderliness in government, in the society. If we don't now realize that, hello, we are the masters. These are our servants. These people are the people who send message to go do something for us. The moment they are not doing it, these are able to apply the hammer and the stick on them as master to servant. If you have, Mr. Mike, if you have employees to be assisting you do them, you are the master. He is the servant. He misbehave, you deal with him, either you suspend him or probe him or sack him. We are the master. So we are sovereignty. We have the sovereignty. If we the citizens that have sovereignty, we don't know our responsibility, our power, our rights, our duties, our responsibility. And that's why we are sovereign. The day we realize it fully, that we are the master, they are our servant, and we rise up to claim our position, our duties and responsibility over them, that day they will begin to know us. Nobody can do that in the country. God the citizen know that they are the master, they are the sovereignty. Not them in power.
Okay.
We sit our sovereignty back to them. To what the government
I
I
don't want to take this conversation too far because we are three persons standing before this camera and the other person has not even made any contribution. I would like gentleman Mike to just say so before I make it. Just say something, sir.
You have been making.
All right. Thank you. I'm enjoying the whole conversation anyway. Michael, let me just say this. If a man is sinking and maybe he managed to raise this last hand above the water and somebody grabs that hand, that is not the man that will be asking questions as to who is there. Are you from my village? I hope you are from my ethnic group. All that man needs at that time is to get out of that crisis. So we are in a crisis situation now. This is not the time to be asking that somebody is coming with what interests. How has the resources of this nation benefited an average Nigerian in the last couple of decades? So which interest are we really talking about here? Whatever can stop these incessant killings must be deployed, irrespective of where it's coming from, and that is my position, Michael.
Mike, let me just give a bit comment on what I have said so far. I think when I was making allusion about sovereignty, I was not even coming to before he engaged me on this comment because I don't want this stand to be a kind of an interrogation, but this is meant to be a conversation. And we need to I didn't interject when I made all your points. You see, much as I would say everybody has a right to his own perspective, I gave a thorough and well-detailed explanation when I was making my allusion here. I said that of what use is sovereignty to the masses when you and I cannot enjoy the fairness, the equality that is embedded in it. And again, and I didn't mention that if you are saying that this thing, because if we were to look back at our credentials as sovereignty, because I did government in school and I had A2 in it. I can bring my result here to show for it. That's number one. I'm not trying to ride anybody. I'm not riding on pride here. We need to educate ourselves more. Because if we say we are sinking and we need help, must we continue to totter along the road? We need that help now. We are in dire straits. And we need that help now. And not tomorrow. Tomorrow is too late. That is just my take on that. And secondly, when we are trying to say this thing, because we say sovereignty, we know sovereignty lies with the people. You and I know. For decades, people that even champion the right of the people, where are they today? Where is Ganifa? Where is Beko? Resanguti? Where are all those Tasholani? I can continue to mention names, but of the land that we are in now, we point at one person that even championing the cause of the masses. That the government even say whenever the person speak, and he goes into the hearing of the government. None today, and you want to tell me that we are enjoying sovereignty my house.
It's because you, the people that have the sovereignty, Mr. Mike, I'm still repeating it. If you have something you don't know you have, Mr. Mike, you are the anchor of this station, of this place. So if you don't know your power, your rights, people come and mess you up here. That's the truth. If you don't know the power, the responsibility, everything you have over this place, they come and mess you up here. But yeah, I'm telling you, if you know you are the anchor man, you are the constituent of this place we are now, you put everything in checks. Why are you okay? When you ask somebody to come in now, you don't respect, you don't obey you. I come here, I'm not able to come in. But the moment you begin to, you don't recognize, you don't understand the power, position, and authority, and everything you have. You're right. People will mess you up. We are the sovereignty. We the masters. We are the master. We are the master. They are our servant. They are not our master. We are their servant. We are their master. We don't know our rights, our responsibility to rise up and come and take our position. Then they continue doing this now. They're going to mess us up. So we want an answer of what use. And then they want you because you have not known your rights, you have not known your responsibility that you need to rise up and claim your rightful position, your leadership position, your rightful position, your ability to exert the power of your rights over what you truly are. So So the moment the Nigerian masses know that this is their right, this is their position, this is the authority, the responsibility they have, they will rise up and take them.
Hello, my brother. I think I see a bit of sense in what this Mr. Olajide is saying. Either you like it or you hate it. Our sovereignty, likewise, we citizens' sovereignty belongs to us. Are you able to capture it from the politicians? No, don't say from NSAS, my brother. Don't say from NSAS. The NSAS you organize them. One handed it up. It's not. You see, it's not. I'm telling you wholeheartedly. Organo, nothing like grave. How many people were killed during the NSAS? Bring the dead body out. They can't. And you are telling me NSAS. Nigerian youth are just, we citizens, we are just full of blackmailing. We are full of, just accusation. We are full of just diminishing people. Why are you doing this? Our sovereignty and is our democracy.
Are we supposed to be talking about sovereignty or solution to the crisis on ground?
The crisis on ground, we've said it. We contribute a bit of part of the problem we are facing. I'm talking of the insecurity, general insecurity, the hunger. Number one, average Nigerian will never see something that is just not normal, that is strange to them, and say it out that, where is this, guys? How do we get to where we are? And I will say, because of our docility, we see something, we say nothing. And these people, when they encroach us and they carry out their agenda, we never knew the agenda they are carrying out because we are sleeping in slumber. And we are youth. They say youth are the leader of tomorrow. When will that youth mature to be leader of tomorrow? When will that youth?
Are you aware that 25 school girls were kidnapped in Kebbi? Are you aware?
I'm not really aware. I'm just hearing that 25
were kidnapped.
Yes, but the mic
under the leadership of President Bola Tinubu. You're talking about sovereignty. You're talking about if you see something. Haven't we been seeing something and saying?
My brother, all of us, the government belongs to all of us. It's the government of the people, by the people, and for the people. When you are waiting for Mr. President to get everything done,
a brigadier was killed as well.
What do you expect? Is it from the southern state?
From the southern state.
And that's what I'm saying. The problem of the north, as it is, let them continue killing themselves because you can't satisfy them. That's one thing. When you are using that to attack the president, that the president is not doing anything. The president is doing the best of the best he can do. And it's left for you citizens to help the president. You see something, you see something strange, you call the attention of the. And again, we've never had this so bad like this. We never had this so bad.
So
because I'm telling you, no. I'm going somewhere.
By the way,
I'm going somewhere.
It's under President.
We are fighting a mole.
You just said it now.
Yeah, we've
never had this so bad.
I said we never had it so. I'm going somewhere. I'm not going to the worst aspect of it. Is that you are putting words into my mouth. Now,
you just said it now.
I said we've never had it so bad. Let me land. You see what I say? Oh my God! Calm down. Bad, yes. We never had it so bad because we are fighting. Guy. These two men, they are just see, I won't let this guy because he thinks out of the box. He thinks out of the box. I said we never had this so bad because we are fighting a mole. We are fighting. Can you say you are just a gentleman? Can you just stay off? What you don't know, just stay off and hear well. We've never had it so bad because we are fighting a more war. Apply your sense and it's a war. Look at what you say. You are just seeing now. The war we are fighting now is a more war, a guerrilla war.
Yes.
Right? and you sit down somewhere as a citizen of Nigeria, you don't like. In America, you hear of, they say, God bless America, America first. You guys will come here, you criticize government, you talk already, and you never see there is no contribution you put in into it. So you just go and sleep. You go just sleep. You sleep in slumber. You sleep in slumber, and you be. I mean, I've never seen the worst citizen like this in the universe, in the whole universe, in the whole universe. I've never seen the worst. And you're saying a big power, a big power, a big power. See, definitely, he will not work, not go shop. Who will not work, not go shop. People are creating job. I can't say because the economy is a bit I will not get something done. I will not even engage myself. I will not engage myself. You say you're a media person. What have you achieved with your media? What have you achieved with your media? Okay, we can see a system stand. We can see a system stand being built by someone. Yes, it's part of what we hear from. No, it's part of what we hear from. Creative. What is that? Be creative. Be creative. You said it all. Be creative. You are no more a king. You are no more a king. You are the same thing. You are yesterday boy. What's the story? You are yesterday boy. When the this thing become when where were you? Where were you? You are just crawling. And you are coming here, you don't know anything about what Nigeria said to me, and you're not telling me about that. You don't know what you're saying. That's okay. When were you found that you? It's okay. You are okay. You don't know anything. It's okay. So to me, it's a collective taste. That's it is. It's a collective taste. The president will do his best, and you know the population you have. You don't even know your population here. People have encroached us, and we slept in slumber. They encroached us. It was not under the presidency of the Tinubu. These things are happening.
It's not high time we allow America to come in to solve the problem for us.
See, the issue I think is in the House now. They are deliberating on it, and if Trump has his way, it can easily come. But if the Congress said, okay, no, we cannot allow you. But to come over, yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Sovereignty country is where they are coming to. So we have our own sovereignty. If we don't know, we should know. So nobody can just come and
sovereignty helped you. That's the question.
Has it helped me?
Yes. It helped the country.
As it is, it has helped the country to stay on their home. If not, the kind of what's it called, the country where the bricks blocks.
Has it restored peace? Has it brought about peace? The sovereignty.
The peace, I think it has. Are we not? Is there no peace here? Is there no peace here? No, in Lagos here, is there no peace? I'm in Lagos, where I am, there's peace. There's peace where I am. There's peace where I am.
What about the rest of the country?
When you are talking of the rest of the country, me have detached those killer squads, those killer region. I'm talking of, they know themselves, they know the battle they are fighting, and they know the more war they are setting up for Mr. President. If we don't know that, we should know that. It's not about criticism. It is about how do we come together to, win our enemy. But some people are so happy that these crises are going on here. And if you don't know, this thing started under Jonathan likewise. This thing started under Jonathan, not Tinubu. And that is what snowball into what we are saying today. So to me, if you're sitting down and you were expecting the president to do all things for you, that means you must go and wash your head.
All right, Kunle Andrew, good evening on this. Go and make those statements in front of the family that are kidnapped. You won't come back alive.
God bless you. Go and make the statement. What you're saying now, family in the front of that kidnapped. Okay, the 200 people that are killing in Benue, the Benue issue. If you don't know, some people, I'm just pity for people. The Benue people, when they were romancing the Fulani, when they were giving the Fulani lands, not only Benue, there's a place called Ibarapa in Ibadan. It was the governor. When they were coming in, they were settling that the buyer will give them lands. They will not profile them. That's the one Nigeria. You notice that Fulani, they're not their Bororo Fulani. They move all around. They move they just walk. They are workaholic. And I can tell you, when these things are happening, we never profile all these people. They settle down, they learn our languages, and they start, realizing us along run. And you guys slept in slumber, and you said the crisis of 2 years or 10 years ago.
James Olu says Tinubu has failed. Bring back our country. That's what this man is saying here. And some people in the comment section are saying, bring back our girls. It has happened in the Kebbi girls now.
Yeah, 25 yesterday.
See, under the late Mohammed Idris, girls, many now, even it has now happened under President Bola.
The one we should be thinking of is how are we going to cop all this? How are we going to cop it? You see why I say I want to talk with sensible. I want to talk with sensible. Now, you know how you can help your country. You know how you can help your country. I've been a solicitor. I've been a solicitor of you see something and you say something. I challenge some Bono guys on island. You guys are coming with bike every time. Why are you guys leaving your space? And they make some statements. When you don't go out, you come to now they make some derogatory statements that you should see their leader, that the one pushing them out of the region, that the refinery that they have is enough to make them, to build them and to make the country, the sun out, be okay. And what now happened? They said the sharing formula of this refinery, or this, what's it called? This thing they have. This is what is causing their problem now. Resources, the sharing formula of their gold, of their limestone, of all. They have one of the best refinery. They have one of the best. They are well blessed, I'll say. And the sharing formula is the problem. The governor will have his own. The former governor will have his own. All these things will happen, and you now say there will be peace. All right, Tinubu that caused all those things. All right, I'm still coming back to you. What are you saying? I thought we were making progress as of last. The recent, I'm talking about the latest sad news coming from Kebbi State. Says it all. That you're not heading towards anything. Right, can we now? Okay.
The U.S. military intervention is the only option to save life in the country.
Right, can you read the meaning of sovereignty for people who are watching us? Can you tell us the meaning of sovereignty so that people will watch and understand when they make unnecessary statements about sovereignty? Can you read? Anybody can Google it. Those who are watching us, can somebody tell us the meaning? Go to Google the meaning of sovereignty. Let us see what sovereignty is all about. Before we now move on, you yourself and you know what you say.
All right, sovereignty is the supreme authority a state has over its own territory and people, free from external control.
Okay, now, can you underline that word? The power of territory. If you want to engage me, I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. Your time is up. Don't obstruct me. I'm telling you honest truth. Don't obstruct me. Then, if you look at that word, power over territory, what does it mean? It means you are in charge of your territorial security. And anything that causes sovereignty is no longer sovereignty. The sovereignty has collapsed. Mike, can you tell me number of local governments Nigerians have lost to Boko Haram? We are here now. Can you mention them? No, when you talk about, we need to correct some certain impression here. You understand? When you talk about power to the people, and the people, what is the meaning of Oduduwa? What is the meaning of Arewa Republic? Biafra. No, where is the people? Mike, let me tell you, it is significant because nobody wants to talk about it, but we'll talk about it. That was 65 years of this existence of Nigeria as a nation. Both the North and the West has acknowledged that the entire Biafrans in Nigeria are being marginalized. There's no doubt about that. So then I ask, what constitutional powers release in the world? Because he asked for Duduwa. There's somebody, none of them were abroad, that they went to school now. They went to school, all of them went to school. Can that tell me the constitutional powers that release Igbo from detention? Anybody, I hand over my phone.
No, we're not detaining Nigeria. We're not detaining Nigeria.
Oga, I'm telling you. Oga, I'm telling you, somebody that committed felony, the same thing was charged against Sowore. They were all released. Zazaki, the same thing. And unfortunately for Nigeria, they didn't see it coming. In 2015, the Kano started campaigning for what is happening today. But he is in DSS custody. So where is the sovereignty? Why are you telling me that I should not seek solution elsewhere? When you have lost sovereignty of your own country. A brigadier general, Mike, is when I say it here, I don't paint words, I don't romance words. But I still ask another question. Why do you want Nigeria to be one when Nigeria is not one? Why are you preaching unity? Because you are wicked, you're a demon. Because of you don't say in Nigeria, if you leave face me and face you. But typical example of a Nigerian, if you leave me and face you, when the guy on his generator and he went inside his room and on his light, everything about Nigeria is okay. He doesn't want to know whether his neighbor is suffering from heat. That's the Nigerian thing. I want to know why this unfortunate unity should continue. Hey, tell me, can somebody come and give me reason? When you talk about this, we're a sovereign nation. And I ask you, those that went to school are watching us, tell me the number of local government and communities Nigerians have lost to insurgents. And I ask again, how did the sovereignty collapse? Mike, anybody that is saying, yes, I can tell you in honest truth, many Nigerians have not benefited from the government of Nigeria.
Yes, you.
Mr. Mike,
Can't you have recognized me?
You understand what I'm saying? Many Nigerians can tell you in honest truth that they have not benefited of anything that has to do with Nigerian government. Those who are framing cosmetic statements about this thing are the one that does not know. I told you, Mike, time will come. I want to say it. There's no doubt about it. What is coming is not just you are against America coming because you are a sovereign nation where you don't know that you actually lost your sovereignty.
Mr. Mike.
So what I'm saying clearly is very simple. If I have a farm and you come in the farm to destroy it, Mike, listen, those who are saying that America will come because of crude oil will not be only. If I have a farm and instead of full animals to come and destroy my farm, let America come and help me to grow my farm. Which one is not beneficial? Go to Niger Delta and see the level of pollution that's going on there. The organic cleanup has not been carried out. A lot of things are going on in Niger Delta area. And still, they will come out and tell you that Igbo man is the problem of Nigeria. What a nation! What a nation! But I can tell you, like I keep on repeating it, there is no way of this continuity. The only way is total balkanization. Let me tell you why there should be balkanization in Nigeria. Full options are being tabled before the Oval Office in the United States of America. By November 20th this month, the United States and the UK will be meeting on the issue of Nigeria. Thus, it's no longer funny. Like, it is no longer funny. Even under US warning, you can see a Brigadier General was killed. A Brigadier General was killed. And then the question is, we have seen Bola Tinubu, appoint new service chiefs. Like I tell you, it's not going to be fruitful because the foundation of which this nation was led is faulty. Anybody telling you that, bros, anybody telling you this and that, if you are reasonable enough, you will know where we are heading to. That, like we have 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years from now. If you are talking about in the next 20 years, if you do not lay a proper foundation, like United States, then after Trump has come and gone, what the possibility of regrouping is there. The only thing that will solve Nigerian problem, I keep on saying it, return Nigeria to Aburi or total disintegration, where every territory, Mike, you read what sovereignty is all about here.
That's the mistake you are making.
And I can tell you that the people have lost sovereignty. We saw a very dark man. Nigerians are following up and down, going to inside airline and be bullying some people. Look at the kind of people we produce. We are seeing several unfortunate things happening within the society. But Nigerian football players were accosted by a stranger. I told them, you cannot be playing for a terrorist organization, like a country that kills people. Yes, let me tell you, let us continue to pretend. The pollution that is happening is not happening in Southwest, it's not happening in the North, it's happening right there in Biafra land. Total pollution. And no one Easterner can be boasted to be one of the allottees or one oil block. The North is making it mandatory that Nigeria must be one because the West supports it indirectly. Fulani losing them.
Take it easy.
Mr. Mike, see, I won't go to that because if I want to go to that, I can't be saying Fulani blood running in the bloodstream.
I did not mention your name.
No, it's what
I did not mention you. I said, yeah, what's in them? I did not mention you. If you want to be involved, no problem. I said, I want to know whether it's a Western. I said, yeah, I'm not in them.
That's what you mean. Yeah, we start with us. Let's that one. Let's leave that one. I want to address. I won't be so sentimental about that. Leave that one. Maga, Mr. Man, I won't say that. I will not leave that one. I'm not going to that. I want to correct some substantive issues, which is when I say the sovereignty and scholar. What does it mean by men? Does it even understand what is meant by sovereignty? Yes. Once you read to our hearing, the state. Who are the people? What constitutes a state? Is it animals? Is it tree? Is it building? What constitutes a state? This is the human beings, the citizens, the indigenous of the land, the people. They're the one that constitute the state. They're the one that make up the state. They're the one that have the sovereignty. Is it the tree that go to on the day of elections go and vote? Is it dog? Is it goat? Is it chimpanzee? Is it animal? Who go and vote? Who seek sovereignty to people to rule over them? Is that human being? Is that the indigenous of the land? Sovereignty lies with the people of sovereignty. So it doesn't know that from today. Listen to me. It's not collapsing. It's not Malaysia was the one country. No, like there is no collapse. Malaysia was the one country. This is one. You know what happened? We allowed the Malaysia break up. Mr. Mike, yes, that's the question. How the countries lose their sovereignty? Mr. Mike, no, I'm asking you. Sovereignty lost. I don't know what it's all about. And I'm telling you, you don't know what they're talking about. Mr. Mike, one makes up a state. A state is made up by the people in it. But nobody say, let me tell you. Nobody understand. Is there sovereignty in the world that has lost sovereignty, Mr. Mike? It's not the United States. And sovereignty has collapsed, and it can be lost. It cannot collapse. Let me tell you, if it does not collapse, listen to me. I'm making a point. Let me tell you. He's asking me. What is your business with that? He's asking me. I'm in a position to respond to this, and I'm telling you clearly that the fact still remains that there are countries all in the world today that lost their sovereignty, and I can mention one. If I don't know anyone at all, Malaysia lost their sovereignty, and Singapore came out. Mike, I want to ask you another question. You know, one, why when you don't know anything? Okay, you carry back, you don't know anything. But I can tell you, India was a sovereign nation. Pakistan came out of it. Is it not true? Pakistan came out of India. And I'm telling you that over time, it has been reported that Boko Haram, jihadists, have taken over communities. Yes, Mike, I'm the one that's saying it. And at that point, now, you understand, you have acknowledged a foreign intervention. You have acknowledged a foreign intervention because, one, you have lost the sovereignty. And on that note, what you are going to expect is a radical invasion. No, let me tell you something. Do you know where Osama bin Laden could not fly into American airspace? Mike, please, can you put this record straight? Do you know why Osama bin Laden cannot fly plane from Islamabad, Pakistan, anywhere, Saudi Arabia, direct to the United States of America? He lifted a plane inside America to Water Center. Go and look at what is happening in all our borders. How did these thousands and millions of jihadis entered Nigeria? Where is the sovereignty? So, if we cannot understand this very clearly, that Nigeria as a nation has lost its sovereignty, and that is the reason why some Southwesterners are seeking for order, but everybody is running from the unity that will bring in Fulani invasion. That's what everybody is running from, including the Yorubas, unless they want to pretend about it. Mike, unless they want to pretend about it, all the one nation is that they want to run away from Fulani invasion. Middle Belt, the same thing. They want to run away from Fulani invasion. And on that note, if you have a formidable, that's what I'm telling you,
I still remember what Chemi said. What is that Nigeria can offer Yoruba nation that they cannot offer themselves? Mention one. Nobody have answered that question. One, just one. Why are we not? We are being controlled. We are running a democratic government, but behind it is Islamic government. A government driven by Sharia law. I am telling you that Jackson is still there. But God, like when I come, I told you that Americans are that Nigeria is under surveillance. I said it here. That Nigeria, yes, Nigeria is under surveillance, and everything that's happening in Nigeria is being documented. Even when the kind of case is being documented. The day CIA in 2015 or thereabout warned the Nigerian government that in the northern hemisphere there's gathering of jihadists. 2015. It's not a joke. Everybody can come and mock this process, but I'm telling you, first go and fact check yourself. They are coming to the eastern part of the country and they are telling the Biafrans themselves that Biafran land belongs to the Fulani. Mike, do you understand that? Do you understand that? But what is the reaction of the government? The government seems to have given out all the best, just like Mr. Vincent said. Kinetic and non-kinetic means. What is left now is to be sacrificing their generals. Mike is unfortunate. It's completely unfortunate. Mr. Mike, the point. Hello, the concluding point I want to say about Mr. Uchendu is that sovereignty has not collapsed of Nigeria. Yes, there are challenges to face our sovereignty. What the expenses is challenges. Yes, there are challenges in life. It's like we human beings are alive now. I'm not saying challenges. Have you died? We have not died now. We have not died now. But yes, like there are challenges facing the sovereignty of Nigeria. The sovereignty of Nigeria has not collapsed because what makes a nation are the people. This is the disease. That what makes a nation. And when we go and renew our sovereignty, ceding to people to elect us to represent as servants. As leaders over us. That's what we do is on the day of election. It is not ghosts that go and do that. It is not tea. It's not built. What is he trying to tell you? Nigeria has sovereign. It has been it has not failed. It has not failed. It's not fair as a celebration. It has not fair celebration. The challenge is composing our sovereignty. What we have is how the election has to do with security. It doesn't even have to do with it. It doesn't even have to do with English in it. On a neutral ground, everything you do as explained or contributed towards something as a something country. Anyone that understands what is up here should not have any reservation contrary to what he has mentioned. Only someone that just want to come with because you have a consult of Sasa. It's not about you're not the one that will tell you that something what something is a citizen of a country that make up a something. You're talking about insecurity. You don't know it. You are talking about it is not we don't vote for those who are there. Either we vote for a mad person or you vote for someone like community and those why don't we talk there? You don't know
the challenges with our sovereignty. You don't find with your tendency.
Chinedu was making sense of signing. That's what he does to people too. No, that's what Chinedu was making sense. Chinedu was making sense when he's explaining, talking about sovereignty, and it is well explained in a simple English language. If you don't know English, you understand? You stop telling me that we are take it easy. You should not have to talk about sovereignty. One person, another. Can we leave something? Can we leave something? Let me present another minute. We dey play football. They talk about respect. You are not talking about the this doesn't know this is what we are saying is this, Mike. Do you know what it takes before you become a brigadier general? But in the world that one terrorist group captured the general. He is not working alone with convoy, both military and paramilitary, all of them. So where they fired them, shoot at them, fire at them, and they kill almost like 5 persons lost their life on the spot. And they kidnapped the Brigadier Uba, what's his name? Now, you see, that's what I'm saying. Even the new service ship will not help. They don't fail already. Not before they have been so, because I listened to the interview when they are like spinning them in the Senate. I heard what the naval this thing said, that talking about the rehabilitation of those who are killed Nigerian people. I know that what I only want not offer on my own. So now imagine someone in a lot of with an armored person, they capture them. Who am I? Who is in it? Who is me? Who born me? There are people like chicken. I don't know who are you. And what are we saying? It is not about those who keep voting them in. For every person who you are a member of the state or a citizen of the state, your responsibility when you attain a political office is to, secure the people, follow the rule of law, secure life and property. But you have failed in doing that. You failed already. So now, when you look at those who have been in charge over the years, Yoruba people say that what only ọmọdé ìsìn ló mọ ewúrẹ́ ìsìn tọ̀. But they say that well, it's not about the years you spend as a brigadier general. Have they fought any war apart from the old any war outside the country apart from peacekeeping, which are not the one, the brain box behind it, follow the command of those who are fighting in the foreign war, right? Country, right? All those men, all those old baba, something here, they did not know what it entails now. And what are the terrorism to defeat Nigeria? They are using M13. We've seen pictures of the ammunition gone. All those small boys are M13, the one that DSS are using. And you are giving the Nigerian soldiers army and they are using AK-47. They even the advance of this, I beg. That they are not what? They are not. Let me talk. I don't know the answer was now. How many years? After how many years? You are going to secure the Nigerian. No, some person will come here. If you said sovereignty of Nigeria what will happen? Are you telling me that the sovereignty of America has collapsed because there was shut down American economy, American activity? killings of people over the years. What's up by economy?
There was a protest in America in which the activities of America was being shut down.
Yes.
And because of that incident, will you tell me that?
What's the protest about? That was against Trump.
Against Trump now.
That was supposed to post all over Nigeria, all over the world. Yes. Did they protest about it? What are you using about because it doesn't want
and you couldn't answer my question. No,
I'm asking you.
The problem I made was you said sovereignty of Nigeria as well.
Then you said that due to this
when I came here, I met you saying sovereignty of Nigeria has collapsed.
No, I didn't say that.
Okay. And you supported that motion.
No, wait. You know that if this man is not following, let me correct you. Okay, I ask one simple question. Can you define sovereignty? That's the first question. Okay, not the worship in the morning. Another worship in the morning. You ask a simple question. Can you define sovereignty? Google it. Wait, bros. Wait now. That is how I started. Mike, did not insult anybody. I did not insult anybody. I ask a simple question. What is sovereignty? And it was red. Alright. Okay, then. Okay, let me tell you. Do you know it was red?
And when I came in, I met him that said the sovereignty of Nigeria has collapsed. And this man, my brother down here, supported that motion. Yes. And when this man came in, he now give a local definition of sovereignty in which I am. And when this man was now giving his own narration, he said Boko Haram killed a brigadier general. Not Boko Haram.
The Nigerian military denied it. There's nothing like that. Until the other people now imagine in a safe position. Why you like the people again?
Major General. He now brought
Major General, Brigadier General.
He now brought a point that because of that, the sovereignty of Nigeria has collapsed. I now have further a question. That does that mean because a brigadier general was being killed by terrorists, mean the sovereignty of Nigeria has collapsed?
No.
He couldn't answer that question.
That's not what you answer me. You took me to America. You said that was no. You said there was a protest in America.
See, we are not kids here. We are mature enough to know difference between right and wrong, A and B. So let us be frank with our systematic explanation for people that are hearing us.
Of course.
What are they hearing us? They are hearing us. They want to hear what is really happening. See, the sovereignty of the nation is failed. Totally failed. See, what is the insecurity in the land? How long? People are like, not being other things. You know, the authority, you are not going to help us. What do they send you now? The fair is the worst way. It's wrong. You are not right. You are protecting economy. You are always in the common sense. Any suggestion that lasts only for 2 hours is the hand of the government. The government of Nigeria, they are involved in this security.
That's why we have no road. They are the insecurity, and they are supposed to be blamed. The blame end in their death. They fail woefully. Okay, compare a Brigadier General kidnap with the ever. Okay, what about me and you? What about me and you? Sarah. And there is a government. Your collecting security vote. Okay, your governor is collecting your security vote. Have you ever challenged where is the governor of the president? Who is Shire? Now you see how the when you collect money from my hand, and you know use the money, you don't utilize the money. I have the power to remove you and tell people say against him. You are not saying you go and meet the government. Can I even meet the local government? Can I have the authority to meet the local government? Can you say the government? Can you sack the president? The president can say Nigeria nothing is working. All right. Nigeria nothing is working. Nigeria sovereignty is gone. Nigeria sovereignty is gone. Is still in the there is still government in power. There is still government running the activities of the day by day. And you know, government is a scam. Oh, Boimbo. Your government is a scam. Why you not going calm down? How do you have the source? It's not your fault. This one here. What of that way? No, I don't understand. You don't insult. I don't understand English. I don't understand English. How do you mean? What am I speaking? What am I speaking? No, if you don't understand something. No, you don't understand Yes. I don't understand it. It's not an opinion. Tell me what. If I know you don't opinion. You are opposing has not collapsed. Because the government is still not. Yes. All right. Continue, sir. No, if you don't, we can help him to continue. Yes, now. Yes, of course. Mike, what is you understand by Nigeria did not have sovereignty? When they say, is it some words are literally, you understand? They explain, not that it meant it. Then when they say you don't understand English, but that I'm dead doesn't mean that Motiku. Just because expression of what is going on. You understand? If I say I'm so this, I don't want to keep on. It's not about the English. Something is gone. Doesn't mean that what the people are not going about with their daily activities. The constitution is not defined. But when the constitution is shaken, and we are saying some loophole in the things that what is supposed to be done right. All the military base and institution, it is based and very in the northern state. NDO, the federal Nigerian military, every insurgents, ISWAP, terrorist group, they are attacking borders, chasing soldiers away. How do we get there? When Buhari was alive, when he said in the east of Nigeria, he painted Boko Haram, those that have killed Nigerian people, destroy, cause pain in Nigerian people, that we have video evidence of them. They were granted amnesty. Imagine, and our tax money is being used to send them abroad to go and study. Rehabilitate them to Nigerian military. All these current service officers, they are heading a higher position than when Brigadier was there. What was their statement? None of them said anything. If we decide that there are not people that want to think about Nigeria, we have the southwest people too in the military. We have Yoruba, we have people there. What did our people here, our leaders say, opinion that what did they say concerning that move by Buhari? If Buhari did not have the sense about insecurity, that what you don't rehabilitate terrorists who have killed your people into the military. Buhari did not have the sense that this thing is not right, it's not fine. When talk about insecurity in the country, that no, it will not happen. These people should be shot. They're clear. Why did you even need to display them to the public that we've captured them? If not, they show up that what kilometers, if you know Nigeria, we just show that we are working. And since these people have been there, I expect them by now. All those who they're not like multi change. when you I think pass some certain age, your character, your habits, there's nothing will make it change. Just be say I will change the life.
All right, thank you so much.
All those people should be kicked out of the military.
You said the sovereignty of nation has collapsed or somehow has failed. How can we restore the sovereignty of Nigeria? Is it too late for us to restore our sovereignty?
Mike, I want to be very honest at this point in time because initially I came and I asked a question, and what is sovereignty? And you read it to the hearing of everybody. And I asked a question, are there instances where a nation can lose its sovereignty? Of course. Yes, I stated it. That in a situation like this, it can be seen that that kind of a nation have actually lost their sovereignty. Mike, the primary purpose why people are calling for disintegration of Nigeria currently now, why there is Odua nation, why there is Biafra nation, is because of what is happening now. The reason why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in detention is still bothered on this unfortunate unity. Look, there's no how you want it. Somebody said it. Return Nigeria to Aburi. Return Nigeria to journalism. 3 options or total balkanization. You are coming to my place. You are coming to my place. I look at you very well. But you don't get throat. You don't want necessity is the mother of invention. Crude oil you go talk now. Swallow now. The leg will be like this. When I go drink crude oil, you tire. If that is the basis of unity, the basis I say Nigeria will not do it. What is the sovereignty? When mother and children are being kidnapped and killed, Boko Haram are collecting taxes in over 100 communities in Nigeria. I say very clearly, if they don't want America to call for total balkanization, the only option now.
America never told you it's coming for.
Bro, let me tell you. I listened. Okay, and I'm telling you that I listened to the head of the Department of War. Okay. And they said that full options, apart from military intervention, will be handed over to Donald Trump. He said full options. The options of this will be handed over.
Were the options mentioned?
No, I'm telling you. You see, we are the one that will analyze. You can't tell me. We are the one that will analyze those options, even though they might still see it as a top secret. They don't want to unveil it for security reasons. But I have gone to tell you by 20th of this month, the UK and the United States of America are meeting over this issue called Nigeria. But how many times has Britain come out and condemned the killings in Nigeria?
Because the foundation of war is happening.
Then we are seeing somebody that said there is the ratio. Okay, let us even believe. What is the ratio? In every 10 Christian murdered, there is 1 Muslim. When they entered Yoruba land, Kwara, Kogi, and these people are still coming. Ondo, making videos in very churches, killing people. He said, okay, continue to pretend. Okay, we continue to pretend over this. Let Bola Tinubu. Femi said it here. The journalism, Abuja or total balkanization. And I asked a question. Nobody has answered that question today. What is it that Nigeria can offer the Yoruba nation that the Yoruba nation cannot offer themselves? Why is it not insisting that Nigeria must be one? When the options of going our separate ways ended in 2014. Mike, what is wrong with you? What type of Islam are they? Not the same Islam they practice in Saudi Arabia. It's not the same Islam they practice. Why is it different in Nigeria? But unfortunately, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in detention today because of this reality.
Thank you so much. But before you go, King Gani says he has 100,000 naira for you. Let me go back to what I said again. All right, thank you so much. All right, before you go, like I said earlier on, King Gani has 100,000 naira for you to appreciate.
Gary, good morning. Good morning. Thank you so much, and God bless you. We are not here to downplay anybody or take anybody down. And that's the fact. But you see that one, see that area. They say there's no go area. Okay, we must go there. We must go there.
Yes.
This platform is worth all over the world, even in Aso Rock.
Yes.
City stand is a global stand. But we're not diluting anything. Let them come with the reality and where they shoot in the afternoon and morning and come here and tell us how we will continue in this unfortunate unity.
All right.
Thank you, King Henry. God bless you, sir.
100,000 naira for Oyeze this morning. That was a very, very great contribution. Oyeze, really appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you, King Henry.
Thank you, sir.
We're supposed to end the program, but
I just want to say one. I don't have energy for, but I just want to say something. If they ask me to choose between Fulani and America, I will gladly choose America. If they ask me to choose between America and terrorists, I will gladly choose America. I will rather die in the hand of America rather than die in the hand of terrorists. Don't you see these people, they want to turn Nigeria to Afghanistan, and we are talking, so all of us to be watching, and somebody said it was another affair. No, so until they cover everywhere. They come to a war and they're not alive when they came to a war and kill almost 100 people in a war. That's how they usually come in, attack a Kwara State. Any war that take over Kwara State, that take over Yoruba, because that's our border. Historically, that's our border. So if anybody thinks it's another affair, no. If you are watching them today, tomorrow they will take over. And about the suffering of a nation, the sign of failure is all over Nigeria. The sign of failure. And when you sometimes when you remove the back, of a tree, it will not die immediately. It will be dying gradually. When you switch off a fan, it will still be rolling, but it's dead already. That's my point. That's the past. Thank you, Mr.
thank you so much, Femi. I really appreciate you. Authentic. Good morning to you. So, my brother, you need to go. You need to go.
Yeah, I know you need to go.
Is there anything you want to say about this security?
Insecurity is
25 school children and schoolgirls were kidnapped.
I said it, and just because I said that Nigerians, the government of this country, they are not concerned about the Nigerians. 25 school children have been abducted, and what Tinubu did is to send Shetima to welcome the decampees to APC. Yes, instead of going after those ones that go after that kidnap these children. Remember, if you watch what happened during Jonathan time when they abducted the Chibok girls, Tinubu was the one bring back our girls. Yes, the thing is occurring in his own administration, and nobody could talk. If you see, people are talking. Nobody is talking anything. Nobody is saying anything.
But what are we saying at the stand here?
We are saying it. The people that matters are not saying anything.
So it's
Tinubu is common people that are saying anything. My voice cannot be heard. But if you see these people, prominent people that talks, it will carry weight. Okay, Mike, we know, even our old boys, we know the extent it will go. Yeah, compared to that, all these elites and prominent people. Yes. Okay, talk of opposition. Do we have any opposition again? Yes, ADC.
No activism.
Yes, ADC. How many times do you see them talking?
PDP is there.
PDP. The PDP has gone already. PDP is a dead party already.
With the convention that took place in Ibadan last week.
Are you sure? I'm telling you, PDP has gone, except they revive it again.
They can't revive now.
Except they revive it again. So this is what the kind of thing we are seeing under Tinubu government, and Tinubu is the one condemning all these things before now.
All right, thank you so much. Authentic, we need to go.
No problem.
We appreciate all our esteemed viewers on the platform. We thank you for joining us today. All right, the comment section. I have Modio, Babayaga, Chicago schoolboy, Jacob, Adedid, Sunshine. Today is a Chima Kingari Adrogunji Chicago schoolboy, Efe Money, that boy, not Niger boy, and many others. All right, like I said earlier on, we'll be back here tomorrow for another interesting edition. Thank you so much. God bless you. Goodbye.